Hi guys, welcome back. So these aren't gel polishes, these are just normal polishes that just air dry, so they're not gel. Now I know most people will mix gel polishes with the monomer to see if it works, which it always does, to see if you can change colour, but we're going to just try it with some normal polishes just on these tips. So this is just a quick video. It's not going to be long. We're not going to be actually doing any nails. It's just a testing video. So we'll try the green first. I don't know whether just to pour it, which I think I will. Oh, yeah, quite a lot. Oh, that might be way too much. Probably is too much. And I'm just going to use one of these wood sticks just to mix it around. Sometimes I think this can go quite a thick consistency. If it does, I think you just need a little bit more monomer from what I've seen. So let's just try that one. And I need some powder, that would help. Okay, so I've got my clear powder. We have the tip. So let's see if this works. Yeah, it is quite thick, but hopefully it works. Okay, and it is quite watery as well. That's not too bad actually. It's more to see if the acrylic does actually dry. That's what we want to test really. Because I don't know if gel polish will make any, mixing gel polish with monomer and normal polish with monomer makes any difference on it actually drying. So we're just going to see if this actually does set and doesn't stay like tacky or anything like that. Okay, so that worked really well with the colour. I mean I did use quite a lot of polish, but we'll try it with the purple one now. So we're going to sit this one to one side and we'll mix some of this colour. It's like a purpley, bluey, also shimmery, very slight shimmers. So we will give this one a go. Just going to pour again. I think that'll be enough for this one. I mean, it does something so weird. Don't know if you can see what it's doing. It's like it separates itself. So I'll just use the opposite end of this one and give this one a mix. Yeah, it's definitely got shimmers in there. Don't know if you can see that. It's very strong. It is really strong, that polish. Okay, so we will pop that one down. Probably should have cleaned my brush out with something else, but hopefully it will be all right. Okay, so it's not that, I mean, it's really pretty, but it's probably not really dark enough for me. And I've done it the wrong way anyway, but never mind. Never mind, I've held the tip the wrong way. So I'm just going to put this down and we will put in some more. Okay, that will do. Let's give it a mix again. Oh my god, it's just gone everywhere. Okay. So let's try this. Hopefully it's a bit darker. Yeah, it is a little bit darker. I'll try and do this end as well. I have got something coming from Macar. Well, it's not from Macart's website. It's from another website, but it is Macart. It's their foil glue and 2 big packs of different types of foil transfers. So we are going to be doing a video on that at the weekend to see what it's like and an unboxing, as I've not used it before. So that's that one. Let's pop that one down to one side. And we'll just wait to see if they dry or not. While we wait for those to dry, I got this from Shein. I've never used it before. I have no idea what it is. But it's so pretty. So it's like silver on the back and gold on this side. Now, I don't think you'd use it that way. I think it's this way. But I wanted to give it a go. I've not used it before. I haven't got a clue how to do it. So we'll use a little bit of like a base underneath, just so there's a bit of colour. Let me just get some more monomer. Okay, so I've got the monomer. So what we will do is we're just going to put this little bit of a pinky colour just on top. Not much, because we are going to encapsulate, because obviously we're going to be trying out that stuff. So this is just more of like a base sort of colour. It is kind of sheer. If you want to know where that's from, you can go ahead and watch my video that I uploaded yesterday. It is the Versa Pro. Okay, so we just leave it like that. So what we want to do is cut a little bit of this off. But I do want a bit of that pink netting in there as well. So I might just go up here. I don't think it has to be perfect, because you do always file the edges anyway. So it doesn't have to be massive, like, doesn't matter if it's massive, sorry, because we're going to file it off anyway. So let's cut this bit off. Or just pull it like I did. Don't do that, because I think I've ruined it a little bit. So I think this might have started to set, so we're just going to put just a tiny bit on top just to help this sit down. I have no idea if this is how you do it. It might not be. I could be completely wrong. Not a clue. Because it just doesn't want to stay there. So how do you actually do it? I'm assuming you have to, God, my throat. I'm assuming you have to hold it down for quite a while until it starts to set, which is really annoying. Because I don't know, it's just popping back up. See, that would be so pretty inside a net. See, this side's sticking actually, starting to anyway. So I just have to hold this bit down. I need like a big clip that goes either side. So I don't want to get acrylic all over my fingers, which is just what's going to happen. Yeah. I mean, you do use the netting, don't you? I mean, there's no other way you can just get this foil off from the netting. what I'm going to do is just get a bit of clear and just bang it on there like that, and just hold it down a little bit. Once it's all rubbed in, just hold it on there. I'll be back once this is set. Okay, so I did have to, I mean, as you can see, there's a tiny bit that just won't go down. But we're going to try something else in a minute to see if it works. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do a layer of acrylic again, wait just as a background colour, wait for that to dry, and then go in with like a base coat, and then try and wrap this over and cure it to the base coat, and hopefully that works, and then we can just encapsulate it. But I really thought the acrylic part would have worked. I mean, this is just poking right up, as you can see. Let me zoom you in. It just doesn't want to stay down. I can't keep putting any more acrylic on. So we're going to say that that one's just a bust because it's frustrating me, if I'm honest. So we'll get another tip out. Okay, so I've got the tip. I'm just using really big ones. Okay. Let's put just a layer of this one on. Oh, wrong way. We'll wait for it to dry. I'm doing it on top of the nail because this is what I would do with acrylics. I'm not going to just do it underneath just for the sake of the video. I want to try and do it properly so I know if it would work or not. Again, this is just a background, like a background colour really. Okay, so we'll wait for that to dry. Okay, so that's basically dry, near enough. So I'm going to actually use the VersaPro Enhanced Gel. We're going to try that instead. Okay, by putting a layer of this on. I mean, it is very thick. This came with the jelly tip kit that I had. So we're just going to put a layer of this on, and hopefully this does hold it down, which is what we want. We just want to cure it really. So that one's done. The thing that I'm having an issue with is holding it. That's the problem. It's holding it down. I don't want to get obviously gel all over my... Okay, so it's actually sticking to this. It's sticking, so really I want to be quite quick. Majority of it's sticking anyway. So we're going to go ahead and cure this and see how that goes. Okay, so it cured it anyway. Doesn't matter about the overhang because we can file that. So we're just going to go straight in and encapsulate it. And we can see how it turns out. I haven't gone right up to the top because that's not where the base colour was anyway. Just trying to make sure it's thick enough that I don't file through it. I don't know if I am using this right. You know, if I'm using it wrong, please let me know. Because I love this colour and I really want to give it a go. I think it looks so pretty. Okay, so I was going to wait until it's dry, but I'm just going to snip these ends off now. These little bits, if I can. Okay, off. Okay, there we go. So we'll wait for that to dry and see how it goes. I always do too much monomer. So while we're waiting for that to dry, I want to know if you can marble with base gel, kind of. Apparently it makes it easier, so we'll give that a shot. Okay, so we're going to put some base gel on. We're not obviously going to cure this, we're just going to leave it wet. Okay, let's move that to one side. Probably should have opened these first. Okay, so we have that one. They're just, these aren't gel polishes, they're normal. This one's showing up as blue. It's actually not, it's, well it is, but it's kind of more like a sea blue. Okay. So we're just going to put a tiny, a bit more than that. Tiny dot on there. Tiny dot on there. Well, okay. Again, a bit more than that. So you can use this as blooming gel as well by the looks of it. But I want to know. Okay, so I would say this is actually much better as blooming gel. So I am going to put a big chunk of that on. And a big chunk of that in the middle as well. Okay, I'm definitely going to have to try this because this is such a pretty colour. I might have to do this on my next set of nails. Okay, that is really nice. No, don't leak. So let's just cure that. Okay, so it's set. I haven't put a top coat on at the moment, but that's what it looks like. I don't know if I can get a better angle with the light. But because that was a normal polish, it wasn't a gel, and it's got a sticky layer on it from the base coat, I'm just gonna see if I can wipe the tacky layer off without taking the normal polish off. So I've got a little bit of acetone just there. Yeah, so it's coming off. So let's go straight in with a top coat. I know it's tacky, but it shouldn't make any difference. So we're just going to go straight in with a top coat. So none of it's coming on my brush, which is good. Like, it's not coming off on my brush. We want to make sure we get every little bit of it. I mean, that's why a little bit of it came off when I just wiped it. Because it is normal polish, it's not gel. So we will pop that in. And then we will wipe it to see if it still comes off or not. It shouldn't do. But while we're waiting, these are from the normal polishes again that I tried with Monomer, these ones, and it worked fine, just like that. Worked fine. One sec. All right, so those are those. So that worked fine. And now what I want to check is this one. This should be dry, hopefully. Yes, it's dry. So let's give it a bit of a file and see if we can make it look any prettier than what it is. Just down the sides. I've used like the biggest, well, one of the biggest fingers I had there, because they don't fit me. So when I'm messing around and trying things, I never use small ones, because that's the ones that I usually wear, because I do have small nail beds. So okay, let's get this filed. And then we'll pop a top coat on as well. I mean, obviously, if I was doing this properly on myself, it would look a lot better. But I just wanted to see which was the best way to get this encapsulated, which is the base gel and curing it to hold it down. Okay, just dust that off. That one should be dry. So let's top this off now and have a look. This bit I haven't stuck down very well. I need one of those clips, I think, that go at the side to be able to hold it down. Okay, there we go. So let's cure that. So this one is now cured. I mean, I don't know if you can just get rid of that dust. If you can see that very well. Just bring you in a bit more. It is really pretty. Really pretty colour, but it's a shame that you can't see it that well. Bring that closer a bit. So what we'll do now is we're going to wipe it over just to make sure nothing comes off. I know it's had a top coat on, but just in case. So this is actually from that side before I put the top coat on. So let's try it now. That must have been where I've just missed the side. Oh, that's from the underneath. So it does work. So you can use normal polish mixed with a bit of base coat, or even top coat, really. It doesn't matter. Probably top coat would be better. And it acts, because it's curing and it's mixed with a base coat or a top coat, it's mixing in with a gel. The normal polishes, so technically it's kind of like a gel polish because it is curing. Once you put the top coat on, it doesn't come off. Absolutely fine. And you can use, I used, you can either use base coat, or I've used this one, which is enhanced gel. You can use that as blooming gel and it does the same thing. So that works. Obviously, like I've said, these worked as well. Mixing normal polish with monomer works fine, doesn't have to be gel. And now let's check this. Let's give it a wipe. And this was just an experiment. You know, this I've not done this before. Well, none of this I have. But this, I'm definitely going to do this in my next set of nails. Doesn't matter how long it takes me, I'm giving it a go. And I'm going to do the blooming gel kind of thing, but obviously with a base coat with normal polish, and seeing how well it works again and seeing how well it lasts. But this is really pretty. Really pretty. But please subscribe, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget about the giveaway. I'm not gonna go through it again, but it is in my video that was up yesterday. If you want to know about that, you can go ahead and watch it. Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to be doing the Macart transfer foil glue with the kit that it comes with. I'm really looking forward to that because it comes with a lot of transfer foils. I can't remember how many, but it's like 2 big boxes. So we're going to be doing that as well. So yeah, please stay tuned. Thank you.